How's it going, guys and girls? Here I have a little short video of updating the couplers on the ScaleTrains G52X coal porters. I wasn't very fond of the stock couplers that come on the ScaleTrains. I think it's a little bit oversized for my liking, and plus it doesn't have a trip pin for operation on the railroad. We like to operate cars and we use a trip pin to uncouple cars. I know this KD scale head coupler's not the exact coupler it should be on this car. It should be a shelf coupler, but my experiences with shelf couplers in operation, it's very difficult. A lot of people don't understand how they work and get the cars locked together and have a lot of trouble getting them uncoupled. Pretty much only use those on tank cars. All right, here what we got here is how you get the camera to try to work. Okay, there it switched. So you can see the standard coupler there from ScaleTrains is a lot larger than KD coupler, and you have to do a tiny bit of modification to make it work in ScaleTrains' box. Their box is must be a little bit of a scale box compared to a lot of manufacturers on this. You can see on their coupler that it's kind of just a round end with the smaller shaft on the coupler. Katie's comes out of the box. It's got the whiskers here for the centering spring. Unfortunately, with this modification, you need to remove the whiskers. It will fit in the box with the whiskers on there, but once you get everything tightened up, it does not even out. You remove that spring from ScaleTrains, their centering spring, it does not center properly and it drags really hard. So you got to remove those, and you have to file and reshape the coupler a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect to the ScaleTrain size, but you just got to remove some of the webbing on that and kind of round these corners off on the back and remove the webbing on each side, and make sure you remove, when you're filing, usually these whiskers will fall off. So it's more of a symmetrical shape like the original one. And the centering, you'll have to use the original spring that comes in it. It works really well after you do all your modifications. You can see here on this one, once you center it, it springs nicely to the center, back and forth. Works well. It also gets you a nice trip pin for uncoupling ease. I did find after you do this modification, coupler height, there must be a little bit difference between the two couplers for coupler height. So you do have to do a little bit of shimming. You can use the red. I found on this car, I had to use one red, one gray stacked up to get my coupler height back to the correct height per the KD gauge, which is not too bad. Pretty easy fix. I don't know. I guess let me know what you guys think. These cars, I got these these were the first run cars I got. I got 13 of them about a year ago, actually, and finally starting to work on them. They're gonna get quite a weathering bath. I'm gonna update them to more of a modern era. So I'll be adding the dot for the huck bolt fix. I think the problem was with the huck bolts were loose on grab irons, so they had to do a change on the fleet. So when after they did the fix, they put a little dot on there so everybody knew it was fixed. And I'll add some of the safety striping and give it a more of a modern day weathering look, what you see in the Norfolk Southern trains today, mixed in. I may leave a few without safety stripes, just so it's more of a early era of the safety stripe. So not all the cars at the time had them, but a lot of them did. So I guess that's my little 6-minute update on how to update your ScaleTrains couplers. Pretty nice car, just not too happy with the couplers. All right, thanks guys. Bye.